Okay, this video is for my Three Rivers students who need to create a shared folder via using the OneDrive. So if you go into your school email, you should have these three, or this little grid of dots here. If you click that and you launch your apps, you should be able to access your OneDrive. There's probably other ways to get here. I just happen to be in my email, so I'm going there this route. So you're going to have your folders. I don't know if you have much in your OneDrive right now, but I'd like you to create a new folder. And you're going to put your last name, not my last name, but yours, and first initial. And if you want, you can put in OneDrive just for a reminder of where this is. All right, so that's going to be in your OneDrive. If you click on that, if you right click rather, and you hit the share, this little dialog box is going to come up, and what I want you to do is add my name to that. So I want you to type in, instead of using my Old Lyme email, put in my Three Rivers email, which is Derry at trcc.comnet.edu. So this is the one that I want you to put in for who you're going to share it with. That way I can get it into my OneDrive here at Three Rivers. And I want more than just being able to view. I want you to allow me to edit that folder so that I could put something in there, and I can pull those files out of there and so forth. Don't put anything in there that you don't need for this class. Just put stuff that I'm going to need for this class. If you hit apply, and then make sure you hit send. You can put a message in there if you want to. All right, let me just try that again for a second. I'm wondering if I can send one to myself. And I'm going to put allow editing, hit apply, hit send. So I've managed to share that with myself, but just so you see what it looks like on the other end, if I go to my Outlook, I should have received an email from myself. Maybe not. I guess it didn't work that way, but just to show you, Isaac managed to do this earlier on, so show you what it looks like on my end. And oops. Oh, I did get one from myself. So I shared a folder with me. If I go to open that, it's going to show up on my OneDrive as shared with me, and then I'll have access to your stuff. Now that doesn't do me any good right now because that folder doesn't have anything in it. What I'd like you to do is, if I show you Isaac's folder, if we go in there, you're going to see that he's already copied all of his work in there from each of the chapters. So this is what I need you to make sure you include in that shared. This is going to be the way you're going to submit work from here till this coronavirus thing ends, which may be likely be the end of the semester. So make sure you include all the work that you've done, and you can check in Blackboard for what assignments are due each week, and you can always email me. I will be checking my both emails now, but the one that I check more frequently is the Old Lyme email. So if you're anxious to get in touch with me, I'd use that one, but I will also be checking this email, and I'll be going into my OneDrive to get your work. Just in case you're not familiar with this, if you haven't loaded anything to your OneDrive, it's pretty simple. It's drag and drop, very similar to Google. So If you have your local folder with all your SolidWorks files in here, you can just take that folder and drag it onto the OneDrive folder. Make sure you're dragging it into that folder that you've shared with me, in which case when I go into OneDrive I'll get all your work, and I'll know soon enough who's figured out how to do that as soon as I check my OneDrive and I either have your work or I don't, and I'll be in touch with you. So